Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Rich D Wind with 829 rating versus I Love with 1054 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see Rich win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second this match, and then we can see 50 versus 42, and then Rich is going to decide to go first. And then opening hand is Judgment, Strike, Punishment, Ecclesia, Red Eyes, Insight. Wow, this hand's nice. Like you just Dragoon, set back row, pass. And this is like extremely good back row with Dragoon. Like Judgment game 1, very poor to have in your deck, but if you win the dice roll, it's extremely good. Then they have Red MD, Black Dragon, Cosmic, Tiding, and Chaos Space, so their hand is definitely playable. Then even has like Cosmic versus the back row. I'm going to start off with Red Eyes Insight. That's going to send Wyvern and then add Fusion. And then activate Fusion. It's going to go ahead and send and then bring out Dragoon. And then set some back row. And then pass turn. Draw Rocket Synchron. I'm going to start off with Cosmic. A blind Cosmic, target Judgment. Chooses to Dragoon negate that. And then Chaos Space chooses to Judgment that. So already has played through 2 of the interruptions. The thing is like Punishment can also send like Elder, which is going to be another pop. It can send Ash to grab Ecclesia and do stuff for next turn. I'm going to normal summon out Rocket Synchron, then go for Striker Dragon, and then use that effect. So chaining Strike to the effect of Striker Dragon. It could have actually been a little bit risky, just because like there's so many people playing 3 Nocto right now, which is just very incorrect. But there's a lot of people playing 3 Nocto, and Nocto there would have been extremely good. But I think you kind of have to do it to the effect, because like you don't want to negate the summon there. They have so many ways to just get like another dragon out. So yeah, I think you're kind of forced to do it to the effect there, and just like hope that they don't have Nocto. Already down to 25, by the way. Draws Trap Trick. Holy, I wonder how many targets this has. You know, it's a 50 card deck. We know there's at least Punishment. It's got to be like Ice Dragon's Prison, TT, maybe some other traps. Go poke for 4,000, then pass. And then draw Quick Launch. Gonna activate Quick Launch. They let that resolve. Bring out Tracer from deck. And then get rid of that for Striker Dragon. And then summon it with no effect. And then banish it for Red MD. They can Chaos Space, put that back if they want. Then Red MD effect, bring out Tracer from the grave, and then Punishment on Tracer. Yeah, they're thinking of the effect. They're going to chain Tracer on itself, which is going to pop itself and bring out Recharger. So then Punishment doesn't get the send because there's no attack to compare it to. And then Chaos Space to put back Striker Dragon, draws in the White Dragon. Kind of sucks that they already went through black though. I mean, it is an extender. Go for Striker Dragon, and then Striker Dragon effect to go add Boot Sector Launch from deck to hand, and then Striker effect to destroy itself to try to add back Recharger, and then they're going to Dragoon negate this. Then, wow, they just admit defeat there. They probably didn't have much left. I mean, like, they could summon out White, and then what? Like, make Seal, or you can't even make Seal there. Because like they use Tracer effects, so yeah, they just have no other plays. This deck is rough to play against. Like it's so good if it wins the dice roll. The thing is, if it doesn't win the dice roll, the deck is very meh, not that strong. But going on to the next game, we're gonna see I Love Beer choose to go first. Opening hand is Prosperity, Ecclesia, Dark Ruler, Tour Guide, and Wyvern. So we've seen the Tour Guide package before in these kind of decks. They just Tour Guide, Sangan, and then Anaconda, and then they get Sangan Search, so not bad. But does have like Dark Ruler to like break the board and then try to go for it. But it's going to get hit with like a Tiding So I think Prosperity's gonna actually have to just like hard hit a Red Eyes, like a Red Eyes fusion. Then they have Ash. This can be big because stop Red Eyes fusion. Then Chaos Base, Quick Launch, World Legacy Guard Dragon, Brotar. Yeah, that's a nice hand. Definitely can't complain with a hand like that. Chaos Base, go add White Dragon, and then activate World Legacy Guard Dragon. That's going to bring out Brotar from the grave, and then Brotar effect, discard Ash to go add Chamber. Like, I mean, I guess, but Ash is so good against a Red Eyes Fusion deck. Like, this card's actually just an FTK. Like, it's a, you activate it and they pass. I don't know how I feel about that. Then go for Striker Dragon effect, go add Boot Sector Launch. And then normal summon Chamber effect, go add Tiding. And then get rid of those for a Seal. And then banish Striker for white. Get rid of that for LP. And then white to go add black. And then can use the effect to move there. And then LP effect to summon out Seyfried. And then banish white for black. And then Chaos Space, put back white. And then that's going to draw on a Seyfried. And then go for Pisty. Then black to go grab white. Could like Seyfried. Gonna get rid of 2 to go add Levy. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I just don't get why they got rid of the Ash though. I felt like that was such a strong piece of the hand. Go for Romulus, go add Ravine. And then activate Quick Launch. That's going to go ahead and bring out Tracer from deck. And then get rid of those for Pepega Ruler effect. That's going to go ahead and mill 5. You see Talents in the deck. That's good too. Because obviously, like against a Dragoon deck, like Talents is kind of insane. And then also like milling Seyfried. Like the mills were good there for sure. I guess this in grave too. And then go ahead and add back Tracer from grave, and then activate Ravine, discard Seyfried, go send Abs, and then Abs effect, go add Rocket Synchron. And then activate Boot, I'll summon out Rocket Synchron and Tracer from hand, Tracer effect, pop Romulus, bring out Recharger. Turn those 2 into a Savage, and then effect to equip Romulus. Then get rid of those 2 for a Hot Red. And then Darks for Levy, and then Levy's gonna roll the dice and hit Tour Guide out of hand. Oh. Okay, rolls a 6. Oh, hits Ecclesia. Man, it's always so close. Like when it's a 4, it could be Tour Guide or Ecclesia. That's rough. Then set Tiding Pass, draw TT. So gonna start off by Dark Rulering the board. And then activate Prosperity. That's gonna go ahead and banish 6. Let's look at those real quick. See like an Anaconda Dragoon. And then mill 6. Like it could just be stopped. It's insane. Add back Red Eyes Fusion. And then put everything back to the bottom of the deck. And then activate Red Eyes Fusion. It's going to dump the materials, bring out Dragoon. And then seal effect on summon. And then graveyard effect. Obviously it's not going to get the bounce because Dark Ruler. And then seal to summon from deck, negate that. And then Dragoon to pop 2. And then battle phase, beat over Savage. And then set TT pass. So has TT plus negate. Draw on the Twin Twisters. They can like boot summon from grave. They can Seyfried add back. Definitely has a few plays here. Gonna Seyfried effect to add back from graveyard. Then change Dragoon to negate that. Probably scared of like Seyfried add back Levy. Summon Levy and then attack. So boot effect the special summon back out Tracer from the graveyard, and then Tiding the bounce Tracer in the back row. And then normal summon out Tracer, get rid of that for Striker Dragon, and then Striker Dragon effect to pop itself in Recharger. And then it's going to give Recharger effect here. And then that will bring back Brotar. And then Brotar effect, get rid of Twin, go add Red MD. And then banish Brotar for Red MD. And then Red MD effect, bring out Hot Red from grave. And then Battle Phase, beat over. And then this is going to end up attacking direct, but this is going to get its effect first, a special summon back from the graveyard. Free summons, pass, draw Ash Blossom. And then set TT, end phase Wyvern, bring out Dragoon. And then pass, draw Chaos Space. So safer to add back Levy here. It's like just has another Seyfried in graveyard too. Like it's so good to have those in grave. The follow-up Levy play is nice. And then summon Levy, Levy effect to try to hit a card from hand, and then chain TT. And then must have like refreshed the screen there or something, little lag. But chain TT, that's gonna wipe the board, and then the card in hand goes back to deck. Boot effect, the special summon out from the grave, and then Tiding to bring out Chamber. And then Chamber effect's going to activate, go grab Tiding from deck to hand. Then get rid of Rocket Synchron for Striker. And then Striker effect, destroy itself, Recharger. And then Recharger effect, ditch itself to summon back Red MD. Red MD effect, bring back Romulus. And then banish for Pepega Ruler, then just go for Sword there. And then Battle Phase, brrr, go on to game 3. That was a good game too, for sure. I definitely feel like having Ash over like a Tiding is probably better. Like I know Tiding is not just like a bounce because the next turn it's a banish, summon Chamber, go search Tiding, which is like extremely good, but Ash against this kind of deck is usually just game, right? Like that's how it is like for me. Like if I Ash Red Eyes Fusion, I feel like I just win most of the time. Like the trap cards like can break your board, but they're not going to win them the game. And like for the traps to break your board, they have to have like really good traps, and they're playing 50 cards, so like they're not going to draw like strike TT and 50. I mean, come on. That just doesn't happen. But going on to the next game, we are going to see the Dragoon player choose to go first. Opening hand is TT, Red Eyes Fusion, Tour Guide, Punishment, and Lancia. So this is going to be pretty good. It's going to have Dragoon with like a hand trap, some traps. If they go for the Tour Guide route, then there'll be an extra hand trap. But they might go for the Tour Guide route because either way, you're getting stopped by Ash Blossom, right? I don't think they're going to have like Gamma in their deck. Like maybe they might do this just to be like a little bit more safe about it. Then they have Boot Sector Launch, Cosmic, Talons, Chaos Space, Ravine. So there's no light and dark. Opens up both fields. Why does this happen so often? I feel like out of probably like every 3 dragons we show, one player will open this hand. Like with Boot and Ravine, it doesn't make sense. But the talents will be insane in this matchup. Taking Dragoons is so nice. Starts off with Red Eyes Fusion. That's going to send the bricks and then bring out Dragoon. Set TT, set Punishment, and then pass, draw Nocto. I also wonder, I doubt it, but like, is there an aerial in the list? Because like I remember Eldritch decks not long ago, they were playing like the Dogmatic engine, and then they were playing an aerial, so that way their punishments were just insane. Like it can make the Nattier Servants better too, but it makes the punishment really good. It could be 2 pops, it could be a pop, a DD Crow. Incredible card. Gonna drop Lancia in the standby, and then Chain Cosmic to Lancia. Target TT. Chain Dragoon to negate that. So playing around the TTT very well. And then they just pass. Draw TT. And it's not like this deck's going to be able to go for game or anything. And then poke. And then pass turn, draw talents. Gonna activate Ravine. And then Ravine effect, discard talents, and then go send abs. And then abs effect, go add rocket synchron. Feel like this player knows that they have TTT now, or like they would keep it because like it's very strong versus this deck. And then Chaos Space, get rid of rocket synchron, and then go add White Dragon from deck to hand. Then banish abs for the White Dragon, and then get rid of White for Striker. And then they're going to get Nocto 2, White 1, bring out Nocto, and then go search Black from deck to hand. Said, what'd you add? Yeah, added Black Dragon. And then on resolution, activate Punishment, targeting Striker Dragon, send Elder, and then Elder pop Nocto. So not wanting them to get that draw there. But now the TTT is live. Banish White for Black, and then Chaos Space, put back the White, draw into, oh my. Draws in the World Legacy Guard Dragon. What a draw. Card's nice. One thing I can't believe is I can't believe Shuping, like, praises this card at 2. Like, I've, like, seen the deck profiles, and a lot of them have 2 in it. Like, this card is so good. Like, it's a double extender in every situation. It can be a triple extender in some situations. Because you'll have, like, let's say just Black Dragon. Then you can, like, World Legacy Guard Dragon, bring out Rocket Synchron, 1 extender, go for Needle, and then affect the move for LP. So I know it's not, like, a triple extender by itself, but I like to, like, call it one. It feels like it sometimes, but most of the time it's just a double extender. But I feel like it's a very solid card. Very solid, for sure. Said, I'm convinced myself you got a talent, so never using this goons. Alright, so they're just trying to hold this for talents then. Activate World Legacy Guard Dragon, bring out Rocket Synchron from the graveyard, and then turn those 2 into a Needle, and then Needle 1, Black 2, go search out White, and bring out Rocket Synchron from deck. And then go into an LP, and then TT on the summon. See, like, right there. Like a triple extender. Card's insane. And then get rid of Ravine for Boot, and then Boot effect the special summon back from the graveyard, bring out Rocket Synchron, and then activate talents to take. Said I didn't use them. Yeah, but they did use Elder. Said, oh right. Yeah. They just said they were holding it for talents. But go for Striker Dragon. Said, oh, maybe they were saying that they were trying to play around talents by not using Dragoon. Not that they were holding Dragoon for talents. Yeah, it definitely seems like they messed up there. But you're going to summon out the Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect to destroy itself and add back Rocket Synchron from the grave. And then normal summon. Going to use that effect. It's going to bring out Nocto. Get rid of those for a Pepega Ruler. And alright, we're going to need Pepega Ruler to go in here and do its thing. Yeah, that's not it. That wasn't very good for this situation. No, it just says GG's. We needed Pepega Ruler to go full burr there. We needed full power Pepega Ruler, but we didn't get it. Sad days. It would have been hard to combo there anyways, but it could have definitely been done. I mean, like if they mill Tiding, Chamber, Seyford, Levy, like that's just something off the top of my head, then like you can Seyford add back Levy, summon it, go for a link, Tiding, bring out Chamber, and then like go for Pisty, move it, and then that's at least Sword. So like that's just like something that came off like the top of my head. So like if the mills were good, there's a chance, but The mills weren't good, so GG's. This deck is very meh. It's not a hard deck to play. Like, if you want an easy deck to play, this is probably the easiest deck to play. Like, this or like Mystic Mine has got to be like very simple decks. You don't really have to think a lot with them. The thing with trap decks right now, though, is if you play like against a good Dragon Link player or like a good combo player, like, you can't make mistakes. That's usually how it is in like most formats if you're on like a bad trap deck. And that doesn't make the deck more skillful. It's just because the deck's way worse. And you're fighting like an uphill battle. So like, if you're already fighting an uphill battle and you make a mistake and push yourself down even further, like, that's not going to help you out. I hate it when people say decks like these are the most skillful because if you make like mistakes, you can just auto lose, but that's not what skill in this game is, in my opinion. But overall, that was a good match for sure. It wasn't like super quick or anything. I'm actually gonna see how long it was. Wow, this was they haven't admitted defeat yet. Oh, the game's just not over. I thought they were just saying GG like they were. Oh, I mean, yeah, fair enough. That works too. But, so the match was about 33 minutes long. It definitely felt longer than 33 minutes. Like, this was like a 3-game match. I don't know. I feel like I'm being lied to right now. That had to be at least 50 minutes, for sure. I'm going to guess that the video itself, though, is probably 17 minutes and 49 seconds. I've been really close to last week. I've been 1 second off, 2 seconds off, 4 seconds off. Like, I gotta get there one day, right? Like, is this gonna be the video where I get it? I hope. But with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.